Welcome to Dining with Diabetes. My name is Chef Edwin, and we're just gonna do some very simple recipes. They might seem complicated just because of the amount of ingredients that you see in them, but the end result is just gonna be outstanding. So I think that you'll really enjoy it. The first thing that we're just gonna do today, we're just gonna make a kale salad. So right here, I'm just gonna add my apple cider vinegar. I have my lemon juice in here that you have in the recipe, right? So then right after that, let's just add some oil. Look how little oil, right? We're not really making 3 to 1, the opposite of ratios of what we should need. So that means that you're just gonna have very few calories in this dressing too. The other thing that we're just gonna add is the combination of the spices. We just have some curry powder in here. So I'm just adding, besides this is a little extra, besides the granulated garlic that I have in here, I'm just gonna add some more because some people tell me, oh, I like that pungency because of the texture of the kale. So let's just do that. You can do that if you think that the dressing is okay like that. Just go for it. If you're not fond of curry, you can definitely do red wine vinegar with some olive oil, a little bit of salt and pepper, any spice that you might want just to enhance, and definitely a lot of garlic. So, and the sweetener that we're just gonna use is just gonna be 1 teaspoon, and let's just squeeze the little bear. So the bear is just gonna give me at least 1.5 teaspoon, and that's pretty much really what I need for it. So let's just mix that in, because what we really want, right? What we really want is just to incorporate this. And what's going to happen during the marination is that the kale is just going to start kind of like breaking down those water the water cells that are just going to start breaking with the acid here. So that's why it makes it a little bit softer, right? So let's just go for it. And I just add, I'm just going to add my vinaigrette. I was just mentioning to a class a few days ago that they can actually marinate this. One of the other things that I would like to do is like, let's incorporate some of these apples so they don't actually oxidate as we're waiting for them, right? As we're waiting for the kale to macerate. But I'm not gonna place them here yet because I don't want the kale to really just be squished too much. I just want that. Really the volume of it just stay like that, stay intact. So let's just add the rest to it, and you see that extra garlic that I put right there? You'll probably enjoy that too. So let's make sure to mix it in, right? Because we're just gonna leave this at least for an hour, or if you don't have that much time, just make sure that you just do the kale separate, right? Because what you really want is this kale to enhance its flavor, and then we can definitely incorporate the rest of the ingredients. It's been a little while. It's been pretty much half an hour. So you see, as the kale is kind of like wilting, and it's just the marination that it has and the acid in it that just makes it like that. So right now is the perfect time to actually add the rest of the ingredients. Remember my apples? They're not really oxidized because of the acid in them. So let's just add the apples, and we're just gonna add some red cabbage. If you cannot find cabbage and you have some shredded carrots, you can definitely use carrots just for more color. I just wanted to incorporate these components for this one, but you can definitely change and make it more colorful if you don't think this is colorful. But at the same time, then you'll see how the flavors actually blend all together. So the other things that I have right here are the beets. They were actually roasted in the oven at 350. Let's just add the red onions. Let's just add my cranberries. And let's do some pepitas, which is our toasted pumpkin seeds, right? So we're just gonna add that, and you're gonna see, look, it's just, it's very nice. It still have some dressing in it. So that means that after 5 or 10 minutes of marinating, you can just definitely serve it, right? And as you can see, the apples, they just start kind of like turning pink. So that's gonna be really pretty after you fold all together.